All right, guys, got a special guest here, an OG from the affiliate space, Mr. Michael Walker. Thanks for joining me, brother.
Thank you for having me. What's up?
What's up, man? So we're here at Peloton. Why don't you go and introduce yourself to everyone?
I'm Michael Walker. I run a company called Rubicon Performance. We're a lead gen company, pay-per-call. I would say specialize in insurance, legal mass tort cases, home services, and that's pretty much the gist of it. We make ads and get consumers.
How'd you get started and when?
Good question. So affiliate marketing specifically, or I guess online in general, honestly, I got started selling on eBay when I was super young, selling shoes. Just from that, I learned to build listings and use HTML, and then started kind of getting into making websites and putting AdSense on them. And then I started researching, I started seeing you can make more money with this thing called affiliate marketing than AdSense. So I was like, what's that? And just kind of picked it up from there, I would say. And I was around 16 when I got,
That's awesome.
So I was 16, I did affiliate marketing, just, did some level when I was younger, and just, it was nice, I don't know, get checks in the mail for a few $100.
When all your friends were working minimum wage jobs.
Yeah. I mean, I worked too, but I would put my money into ads, and then my mom would always be like, where are these checks coming from in the mail? What the heck is going on?
What's that, 1099?
Yeah, exactly. So, that was kind of the gist of it. And then did it all throughout college, obviously, and ended up getting some, I would say, real success my senior year of college, actually, and ended up dropping out my senior year to go full time with it. 'Cause I had some stuff that was doing good, and I was like, I've seen enough. Even if this campaign dies out, I can't go back. After getting a taste of,
What were you thinking about doing? Or if you didn't do some kind of online business, with your college path, what were you okay, well, this is obviously next.
Right. I mean, I'll tell you. So I went to school for, it's called Information Science Technology. It's kind of like comp sci, but not as intense. It's more high level. You just kind of learn to manage comp sci projects and IT projects and things like that. So something around that,
Would that have been the death of you?
Probably, honestly, looking back, it wouldn't have been what I wanted to do. It would have been, fulfilling. So yeah, you could say the death of me, but I enjoy it, but not as much as this, honestly. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about what you do now?
All of it. You get to be creative, and then I guess there's analytics behind that creativity, so you can kind of be creative and then measure it. You can say, hey, I have this crazy idea. Let's see if it's good or not. Which you can't do that. And I don't know, many other spaces that I can think of. You can just go and say, hey, let me just go film a video for auto insurance, and then I can go, upload it on Facebook or YouTube or something and see how it is, if it's good or bad, and then making those learnings from that. You're like, okay, this one was good. This one was bad. Why? And then keep going. So I enjoy that.
So let's talk crazy ideas for a second. What's a crazy idea with an ad or angle or something? You're like, this is absolutely going to work, and then it didn't work at all, and it flopped. And then what's one that you didn't expect to work, but it did?
Right. Oh man. I don't know. There's so many examples. Geez, I'm trying to think of specific.
It's gotta be one you drop 10 G's into production, and then it just flopped.
Oh yeah. I mean, I literally, probably remember it, but we had video producers. More than that, I think on retainer, just making these super highly produced videos. I guess I can't think of a specific idea right now, but there's super highly produced stuff. Spending a few grand essentially on retainer. And they just didn't really hit I would have thought. And then I would say on the flip end of it, I had a buddy of mine who was literally just having success filming videos in his car, talking about the product, not even showing his face, anything, just in his car, pointing down and talking. I was just that was amazing to me. I was paying all this money and having actors and all that. And this guy's just in his car, filming videos, crushing it.
It goes against everything corporate America stands for and says.
Right, exactly. And that's honestly, that's why I like to say, people I buy media with, I'm you can't have preconceived notions or bias of what's going to be good or not. It's just test it. It's
wild, right?
Like, yeah, bad ideas, good ideas. So
it's so cool when you have like an idea and you're like, this may not even work. You try it and it hits. You're like, wow, I love being proven wrong in this space.
Yeah,
it's
and
fun,
I mean,
man.
that's the best feeling, I would say, when you have a campaign in the space and it just hits, right? You're like, because the thing is, it's never going to happen on the first time. So like, you failed a few times before that to get there, and it's like, holy shit, like this is actually working now. And you're like, I spent $50 and made $100, something like that. Like, and then your mind just starts racing. Like, what if I had a zero here, a zero there? But like, yeah, I think honestly to me, that's one of the greatest feelings, almost like unfathomable. I think when you're new starting out and you get something working and some consistency.
That first big win.
Yeah, that first big win, and like I had wins, but like when I dropped out of college, it was like one of those moments was like holy shit, like I can actually potentially make a living doing this full time, and yeah, it's like, I don't know, you're just refreshing your stats every not even 5 minutes, every minute. Like, it's like,
is this really
something's
happening?
messed up here. Yeah. Like, what's the catch? Like, Ashton Kutcher's gonna pop out somewhere. Like, I don't know. Like,
only us, our age, would know what that is.
Oh, shit, I'm like
okay.
showing my age here.
We're like the same age, man. It's all good. What's been your biggest challenge in the last few years?
Growing, I would say, like, building, teams and just growing and getting consistency. In this space, I mean, consistency is hard. It comes down to a few things. Like not anyone, but anyone can run ads and, have winners, but like to get consistency, a lot of different things have to kind of align, where it's like, one, you have to have good ads that work for you, obviously, but then it has to work for, say, the client you're sending those leads to or those calls as well. And, it has to hit all their metrics as well and make money for them, obviously. So that's always a challenge. And then like, for me, yeah, like just building a team, I've been doing ads half my life. Like, I think that comes easier to me than like working with people and managing relationships and like managing teams and things like that. So yeah, it's always a challenge, but I also enjoy it because it's different and new, it's a challenge.
What's your superpower in this space?
My superpower, Jesus, it's not even a superpower, but just experience. Like,
you just have like more of like a gut knowing
exactly.
more likely to work.
Yeah, you do it enough times and then you can diagnose why something's not working a bit better. Once you kind of know and you've seen things, it's like, this didn't work, but it wasn't too far off, like I know we can change this and this and get it there. So yeah, like that's my superpower. And I don't know, I would say like data and testing as well, just like split testing.
Facts, just showing you what
yeah, exactly. I literally enjoy split testing and looking at data and trying to like, see if there's trends in data and yeah, like if things correlate to other things, like, that's like probably one of the things I enjoy in life the most.
What gives you the most leverage with an offer that you're trying to get work? Is it the offer, like the headlines, the copy, the creative, the lander? Where do you find you can move the needle the easiest by focusing on that thing the most?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I would say that, the thing that's honestly just going to move it the most is going to be your creative and the messaging within that creative, like your, video, whatever it is. That's going to move the needle the largest portion. You can have everything else dialed in, but if that's not good, it's not going to work. But like, say if you upload a creative and it's like, maybe down a little bit or break even, at that point, honestly, if it's something newer for me and I haven't really like tested other elements as much, I'd be like, all right, this is probably good enough. So let me test some other elements of this. Let me test my pre-sale landing page and then different offers as well on the back end. That would be my next step. I would do those things like one at a time. So, I would say I would take the same video, the same land or pre-sale is already running and say, all right, maybe this offer, unless I know other, say other people are having a lot of success with that specific offer, then I may leave that alone. But if I don't know that, I'll say, let me just find other similar ones and test 5 different ones against it. Maybe that's not the best option. Then I'll get that result and I'll say, okay, this other offer worked better. It was 10% better. Cool, we just got 10% uplift. You know, if it was break even before, it's now gonna be up 10%. Let me say, now let me test the pre-sale page. And like that is where you can, I say like really test and look at the data and things like that. And yeah, within that, I've found like on the pre-sale that the headline is the biggest mover. I would say probably like a good margin. Like I would say it's like the headline, and then everything else on the pre-sale kind of matters.
So within the headline, like the angle you take with the headline, or how you present the offer within the headline.
I would say the latter, like how you present the offer more so. Like it doesn't have to say match up to the angle in your video or something like that. Really, it's just enticing people, you know, and then reminding them what the offer is. I would say that they're kind of getting, you know, that maybe in the video it was something, maybe it mentioned in the beginning, but you know, they've watched a 60-second video and they don't, oh yeah, why am I here again? No, you're here to get this and it's a great deal, so get it now.
Image or video? Or both?
I would say both, but in 2023, I mean, video is gonna find more success. You know, you can say for someone just completely new doing this, like you can have success in this space literally just being authentic and making good videos, which is pretty insane to me. So video kind of, I mean, historically, I always love images because again, it's like way easier on a testing perspective to test 100.
Spit out 50 different color and layout variations of the same thing in an hour or two,
versus
right?
like doing it on video, that's a lot of work, and like, and it's also like
it's something to rip it.
Yeah, exactly. And you put some work into this video, so it's like you kind of want to spend more money to test it too. Say if I went and like recorded and did all this, I'm like an image, I'm like, this one's crappy. Let me kill this after $5, $10. A video, I'm like, I spent an hour making that.
Like, gotta cook for a day.
I'm gonna need at least more than $5 to spend. So like, yeah. So, but I will still say video. Yeah, you can just honestly in this space, you can just be good at making videos and have success, which is wild. There's like probably no other just single element like that. You can be, you know, you can be a techie, all that stuff. You're not just gonna have success making ads. You can be a great copywriter and make the best pre-sales and the best web designer. You're not just gonna have instant success. You need some other elements there, but like if you can create videos good, like you could just kind of like gung-ho it and have success.
Do you get in your head though with creating the video variations? Like does it kind of gets in my head a little bit. That's why I love images, is they're like, it's very black and white, right? So either they click or they don't. I'm not like overthinking, are they going 5 seconds into the video? Are they going to 10 seconds? Where are they dropping off? Are they clicking through? Like, you know, you already hear me doing it. I'm like literally just going in my head right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do. And like, yeah, you pick apart like every piece and you're like, oh crap, if I would have said that here, it would have worked better.
Overthink the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or like, yeah, but I would say for me, like say when making video, honestly, UGC I've found to work the best, which is just like, you know, like I said, like taking your cell phone and filming it. I'll generally start with like a script and then just like get it down. I'll probably, you know, record it 5 times and then I'll just go off of it and speak naturally. And like, I feel like you're less in your head. You kind of like have to be the opposite of being in your head to have good video content. It's like someone told me like Carter, I don't know, maybe you guys will interview him later, but he gave me one of the best tips I ever had. It was like, you know, when you're making videos, the key to having success is just say it like you're talking to your friend. Like don't go in and be salesy. Like, hi, I want to introduce the program. Just like saying like you're talking to the homie. You know, like that's
a buddy at a bar.
Yeah, literally I was like, you know, how are these guys having success in this video? I did it 1,000,000 times. And then I like thought about that, just no script. I did it a few times, no script, just like I was, you know, I thought, all right, I'm telling John about this program. Let me just say it like that. Like I would naturally speak in my everyday life, and like, that stuff hit. And like honestly, I think it's natural. You got to think most of the time where people are seeing this video content, right? They're scrolling on a feed amongst their friends.
Cat videos.
Yeah, cat videos. You know, I can't be a cat, but I can at least like.
We should use a cat in a video.
Yeah, there you go.
Look,
Well,
there we go, guys.
I guess with AI, you can have a talking cat now, right? But like, yeah. So that's yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, you kind of like be the opposite in your head. Just do it naturally. Is when you know, however you would speak is when you're gonna have like most success with it.
What advice do you have for someone? Let's speak to two people. First, someone that wants to get into the space, is like an affiliate specifically. Someone that's already an affiliate, having success, but wants to grow more.
Both of those, I'll say first, like connect with people is the biggest thing. And like, I mean, it comes down to like always learn and seek information, but like you'll get more information just connecting with people who are doing it. And I find in this space, like, everyone's so giving and willing to share. I mean, because obviously people have been in their position before. You know, most people in the space are doing different things before, all walks of life. You know, it's not like they went to, I don't know, college for marketing and then just transition into this. Like, you know, you got people who are, I don't know, bussers, waiters, people who are dentists.
A lot of hustlers in the space,
hustlers.
in a good way.
Yeah, exactly, and that's for another reason too, because I'll say that after this, but like, so yeah, just connecting with people, and then you meet one person, they're gonna introduce someone, you just grow your circle, and like, one, you'll just get so much knowledge, like just, like I didn't realize like that was, you know, just talking naturally, like something so small for someone like could mean a big difference for you.
Dude, you gave me like 5 amazing ideas just at breakfast yesterday, and I just want to say for the camera too, this shows that even Redskins and Philly fans could even get along and put their differences aside for
exactly.
Just put it to the side just for a quick minute, you know.
It's not Sunday, so we're good for
exactly.
But
don't worry, my team's trash. Yours.
Finally, we're good. But yeah, so like that would be the biggest thing, honestly. Like just get out there and network, and like on the flip side of that, like this industry is very relationship based. Like. It's like a who you know type space a lot of times. So it's like, yeah, like honestly, you just get better deals. You know, maybe your margins could just go up just from coming and talking to someone, meet them in person. Like, hey, I'm not just a name behind a computer screen. I'm human like you.
Anthony said yesterday
let's have a beer.
on his feature when
right.
he spoke.
Exactly. It's like, so that's the biggest thing. And then I would say like, always just seek knowledge. You know, you can, even if you think it's like, I don't know, stupid, like you can get a tidbit out of anything. Like I'll watch a lot of times, you know, say a few months ago, I was honestly trying to learn Google a lot more and do a lot more Google ads. I would literally just go on YouTube and just watch videos about the specific thing I wanted to do. And like, honestly, even if 90% of the video was not relevant or I knew the info or whatever, like there's usually one gem in there that can make all the difference. And like same with networking with people, like you have that one guy mentioned that one gem. Like for me, let's always say whenever I go somewhere, a show or a conference, I just need one thing, and it's generally worth it.
Bro, I was at Affiliate Summit East a little bit over a year ago. It was like last April, and I was doing insurance before that and having mixed success. I helped Paul Drakes. You know Paul Drakes?
No.
Helped him with his Facebook ban, right? Something got banned. I helped him fix it. And then he's like, dude, I'm going to hook you up. Here's ad mediary. Meet this guy. Talk to him. Tell him you do tour. Tell him you do these things. And I didn't do any of it. He's like, just tell him. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I definitely didn't know what I was talking about. Dude, I got an opportunity to run traffic with them, and we crushed it.
Right.
Like literally life-changing overnight.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is in this space. You know, I would say it's very interesting. Almost like it's like people just want to share, and then you just like pay it forward. Like, you know, it's like a lot of times people don't expect anything back, but they know someone gave them a tidbit or a bone before. You know,
it's cool. You don't see this a lot in the industry.
Yeah, no, exactly. You don't. It almost seems like wait, why are you doing this? Like, you know, and yeah, honestly,
they think back to that guy that helped them.
Right, exactly.
Them, you know?
And I always say people like, oh, thanks for helping me. Can I pay you a referral commission, something like that? I'm like, no, just like, you know, help me out on the future, or if something comes up, just, don't forget.
So much more valuable,
Don't
man.
forget
So much
my
more
name.
valuable.
And if, hey, maybe nine people, never will reach back out or will never have anything, but that one person, I believe, will, and it'll be worth all 10 of those people that you kind of shared info with.
What gets you excited today about this industry?
About the industry in general.
Or just in life, man. Like, what gets you pumped up right now?
The potential, I would say, growing my business, that's exciting. The growth potential of this space, and it's like, I don't know, it's just always getting bigger. Like, people have these different, I guess, preconceived notions. Oh, I'm too late, all that stuff. But it's always evolving. There's always something new. There's always opportunity. That gets me pumped up. The amount of opportunity in this space, and every time I come to one of these shows or meetups, it's I see more and more opportunity and motivation. You hear about other people who are crushing it. That always gets me pumped up. But I would say the thing that gets me going is just seeing growth and doing new things and them actually working and being successful. That's, like I said, it comes down, when you have that campaign that first hits, it feels amazing. That still excites me. If I get a new vertical going, if I get a new traffic source, or I get some consistency on a vertical I didn't have before, that's still exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
That high of it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, the high of it. It's just I don't know. It's winning.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's not even I don't know. A lot of times, the money and all that's nice, but it's just the feeling of winning.
What's a fun fact that people don't know about you yet?
God. Jesus Christ. That's the hardest thing you asked me. I have to think about those.
Take your time, man. What's the last hobby you had?
The last hobby I have, probably more recently, just barbecuing a lot.
You're going deep in the
yeah, so I did it before, but now I'm back.
Dude, it's like a art, man. It's super hard.
It really is.
I burn everything. So.
Yeah. It's
You're speaking to my soul right now.
Was it last week, couple weeks, I smoked a brisket for 15 hours or some shit. Yeah.
How'd it go?
Amazing.
Oh, yes.
Can't critique my own food, right? But I thought it was great. Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
And
sure.
How can everyone find you? We'll link back to whatever you want underneath this video.
Yeah, I would say you can find me on LinkedIn, Michael Walker, Rubicon Performance, our website, rubiconperform.com. Those are going to be the easiest. I would say if you want by email, mike@rubiconperform.com. And
no Instagram?
Oh, yeah,
of
Instagram.
Course, right. We'll link back to you. I got you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So it's ITS_Walker. Yeah.
Cool.
Add me.
Cheers, man. Thanks for coming on, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
That was easy.
Cut.